the Silver City Public Library, where we have a ton of new books, including a bunch of teens, where I'll be going over 5 today. Dragon Fruit by Malika Lucier. In the old days, it was written that the egg of a sea dragon, dragon fruit, holds within it the power to undo a person's greatest sorrow. But as with all things that offer of hope when hope is gone, the taste comes with a warning. Every wish demands a price. Hannah Ali of Tamarind is the cherished daughter of an old island family. But when her father steals a sea dragon's egg meant for an alien princess, she is forced into a life of exile. In the years that follow, Hannah Lee finds solace in the study of the mystic sea dragons that roam the Nomani Sea, until one day an encounter with a female dragon offers her what she desires most, a chance to return home and to right a terrible wrong. Sam is the last remaining prince of Tamarind, but he can never inherit the throne, for Tamarind is a matriarchal society. With his mother ill and his grandmother nearing the end of her reign, Sam is left with 2 choices: to marry or to find a cure for the sickness that has plagued his mother for 10 years. When a childhood companion returns from exile, she brings with her something he has not felt in a long time: hope. But Hannah Lee and Sam are not the only ones searching for the dragon fruit, and as they battle enemies both near and far, there is only danger they cannot escape, and that is from the dragon fruit itself. Make Me a Liar by Melissa Landers. How can you plead innocent when the media caught you red-handed? It's an open secret at Harvey Davis High School that Tia Dante can solve all your problems for a fee, of course. As one of the few blessed with a genetic gift of transferable consciousness, she can slip inside your mind and do your dirty work, humiliate your cheating boyfriend, bring a bullet to his knees, tell your boss where to stick it, and return your body with no one the wiser. No task is too awkward, and unlike the competition, she takes care of business without peeking at your goods. Her rules are simple: pay in full, don't report her side hustle to the government, and let her gorge on all the food that would otherwise send her and her weak stomach fleeing to the nearest bathroom. Everything is going smoothly during a routine job until Tia catches a breaking news broadcast. Live video coverage of her body murdering the town prosecutor in cold blood. With a crime caught on camera and no concrete alibi, Tia is forced to ask her infuriating gorgeous ex to help her clear her name and bring the criminal who hijacked her unconscious body to justice. But when they quickly find the heart is in the way, in more ways than one, as their investigation unearths multiple scandals, massive corruption, and more than a few stray bullets. A cliffhanger at the end of every chapter, Melissa Landers weaves unputdownable mystery that will have everyone talking. The Smoke That Thunders by Iru Combe. A fierce young woman chosen by the gods, an innocent boy's life in the balance, and a dangerous quest to prevent a devastating war. In this mesmerizing fantasy, rooted in Urdu and West African folklore, 16-year-old Nairobi longs for a life away from her small traditional home in Corky. But as rite of passage approaches, she is betrothed to an arrogant young man. And Nairobi feels her dreams slipping away from her. Then Nairobi becomes bonded to a mysterious animal and begins having harrowing visions of a kidnapped boy. She meets Ati, the son of an oracle from a rival queendom, and learns that she is being guided by the gods. She and Ati, along with Nairobi's eager-for-adventure cousin Tamarin, they set off across the continent to rescue the mysterious boy. But when they find him and find out his true identity, Nairobi realizes there is more than her freedom at stake. She must stop a war that has been set in motion. Lush, unique world building and a dynamic cast of characters. The Smoke That Thunders is a gripping story of political intrigue, fierce love, and what it means to be free. The reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson, the author of the Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy. Lights, Camera, Lies. 18-year-old Belle has lived her whole life in the shadow of her mom's mysterious disappearance. 16 years ago, Rachel Price vanished, and young Belle was the only witness, but she has no memory of it. Rachel is gone. Long presumed dead. Belle wishes everyone would just move on. But the case is dragged up from the past when the Price family agrees to a true crime documentary. Belle can't wait for the filming to end, for life to go back to normal, and then the impossible happens. Rachel Price reappears, and life will never be normal again. Rachel has an unbelievable story about what happened. Unbelievable because Belle isn't sure it's real. If Rachel is lying, then where has she been all this time? And could she be dangerous? With the cameras rolling, Belle must uncover the truth about her mother and find out why Rachel Price really came back from the dead. From world-renowned author Holly Jackson comes a mind-blowing masterpiece about one girl's search for the truth and the terror of finding out who your family really is. Finally, we have Bite Me, Royce Taslim by Lauren Ho. Agnes Chan never expected to be the punchline of her own life. But how else do you explain getting accidentally run over and seeing a lifetime of careful preparations, endless training, and all your hopes of a track scholarship come to college destroyed in a split second? Not to mention the only witness to your humiliation being your number one arch nemesis, the privileged, the popular, the physically perfect Royce Taslim. So when Agnes finds a new answer to her scholarship predicament in the form of an international stand-up comedy contest for teens, the last person she wants to see is Royce. Because for years, Royce has been one up her on the field without even breaking a sweat. And now here he is getting in her way again. Behind the scenes, though, Roy's flawless facade fades away, revealing someone Agnes never expected. Someone who shows her that perhaps the best part of life are the ones you weren't prepared for. And as the competition heats up, so do things between the two rivals. But will the pressure to win be too much for them? Or will Agnes and Royce get the last laugh? Check out these books and so much more here at your library.